Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we're talking Meghan and Harry. That's right, they were out in LA and they wanted to make sure we all saw it. So, we saw it. We're going to talk about it. She decided to take her new face for a spin. But before we get into that, I'm going to introduce my co host. You all know him by now, but just in case, say hi.
Hello, this is Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes on YouTube and Twitch. We're here to talk about more dumb things.
Yeah, we thought we'd talk about what was going on, why they're out, but then we'll get into the good stuff. I want to talk about what the hell she's wearing, what she done to her face, how much did she pay for what the hell she's wearing, and what else is going on, because other stuff is going on.
Inside Harry and Meghan's Lakers suite, how the Sussexes and Archwell staff enjoyed boozy $55 a head menu in VIP box costing up to 15 grand with wine, chicken burgers, and Stella Artois at LA basketball game. All right, Stella's good. I like that, but
15,000?
I mean, it'd take a few cases to hit 15 grand. I think. Chicken burgers, okay. Well, regular burgers, please. But I mean, that's okay. But how do you have 15 grand of all of that? I mean, some pretentious dumb wine. Oh yes, only the finest of grapes can get squished into my mouth.
Oh my god, I love that you think that they spent 15,000 on chicken burgers and Stella. I think they mean the seats were 15 grand, but I like where your head's at.
No, for real though, those boxes are ridiculous. Like any place like that, if you see people sitting in them, they paid freaking bank for them, and usually they got to get them for the whole season, so they're probably just renting it from somebody. Um, but well, it does say 55 a head, so maybe the wine wasn't that pretentious. But who's going to a basketball game to drink wine and uh, I guess fancy beer is okay. I mean, whatever. It's just it's weird. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're spending 15 grand. It sounds like an employee function, so more tax shenanigans. It sounds like. Actually, yeah, that's probably literally what they did. It's like not even their friends. They're just like, hey, let's bring the servants. That way we can write it off, and Uncle Sam can't touch it.
Damn, you're smart. I didn't even think about that. I was still thinking about 15,000 worth of food, but um yeah, we're going to get into I don't even care about the article. I want to talk about the new face, the look, all of that. But before we dive in, can we just take like 10 hours and look at this picture? What the fuck am I looking at? Did Harry Harry pack on a few lbs? I know in America we like our food, but he looks like chunky all of a sudden, and I wouldn't normally call that out because hello, but he does. He looks chunky and he looks on all the substances. What's happening here? Do you think she's trying to wake him up? Come on, doofus, wake up. The camera's pointing at us. Huh?
Yes. You didn't think I could down 15 grand worth of chicken burgers and Stella, but I did it.
All right, so this one took her new face out for a spin, apparently. If you missed it, we did a video yesterday, and of course she had to flash her name and title up there, jeez. But she did a lot of stuff, and so, yeah, I'm just trying to think. Let's see, she spent a lot of money and did a lot of stuff to herself, so she needed to take it out for a spin, apparently.
Yeah, and it sounded like everybody had a lot to say about her hair, and kind of related to the hair. Although I'm no expert on plastic surgery, but I've been hit in the face enough times to know know the mechanics of that. So if she just had cheek implants, which may be the case, or what, filler or something like that, something done in the cheek area, she may still be swollen, and that hair would be perfectly placed to cover that up to make it less severe. Because her face does look way more angular than any other photo I've seen. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, you guys called it. I missed the wig thing. I didn't even realize what I was looking at, but I think you guys are right. She doesn't have that white part anymore, and I don't think she's clever enough to cover it with bronzer. So I think she's wearing maybe a wig, and the placement of it is just high up on her head or something. So that's what I noticed. But I want to get back to this basketball game because she wore something real dumb, and I have lots to say because you know what? It's messy. All right, so SpongeBob SquarePants here decided to wear this Easter egg outfit. I don't understand what I'm looking at. I mean, she's going for a revamped look. I get it, but again, messy. How would Prince Harry say messy?
Oh, yes, quite sloppy.
Well, that's pretty good, but it's still no messy. She's messy here, guys. She's messy. Let's zoom in. This is the picture that they posted on Daily Mail, so it's going to get blurry, but bear with me. Let's zoom in and take a look at what's going on. So we're going to take a look at this mess at different angles, but my goodness, what am I looking at? You guys, take a little guess. How much did this outfit cost? Any guesses? I hear you screaming at your devices right now. $1,400. That's what they're estimating on Daily Mail. They call it a $1,400 pink linen suit. And I say, messy. Why in the world would you wear this to a sporting event or anywhere? Again, pants pulled up to the neck. SpongeBob is just like in full force there. And oh, God, I personally hate this color. I know some people like it. It's fine. But I hate this color. I think she looks ridiculous. And if you're known for being messy, how are you going to wear linen that wrinkles like if you even breathe hard? And then you're going to end up looking like this.
So something that occurred to me, that's what you said, what, $1,400 worth?
Something like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, to us peasants, that's a lot. To her, that's dressed down. So I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
Oh, God, you're right. I'm telling you right now, I don't care how rich we were in hypothetical land. If I ever spent $1,400 on shorts, you can just check me in somewhere because things have gone really wrong or I'm addicted to something.
Seriously, $1,400, at least finish the pants.
My God, that sounds like something that would have been said during her yacht girl days. So I know this is a place to go and be seen or whatever. Ugh, again, this outfit. But who wears these heels to a sporting event? There's no way. I would break my neck. I'd fall down every stair. I'd stand up and then I'd re-fall down. I could never.
She heard a lot of people like to wear pumps when they play basketball, although she didn't realize they were the Reebok kind.
And as if the messy wasn't cringy enough, these two decide to try to get smoochy. Let's talk about the smooch that didn't happen.
So if you've ever watched any type of sports ball, you know that kiss cam is a pretty common thing regardless of the event. And they got picked for the kiss cam because they were very visible and high profile. But when I wanted smooch, Maggie did not give. So yeah, she kind of laughed, pushed him away, and like recoiled in horror. It sounds like. I haven't seen the video. I've only seen this picture, but she wasn't into it. That being said, that's a lot to unpack because she's not living the lifestyle she's living because of her suits residuals. Or her, she didn't open the winning suitcase for Howie Mandel. Wearing her $1,400 shorts and flying in her private jet. Give the prince a smooch. But that being said, well, I guess to be devil's advocate, maybe he could not smooch because her face is in a fragile state right now. Maybe it would have collapsed or popped due to whatever was going on. But putting that in the equation as well, I mean, it doesn't take Sir Isaac Newton to do the math here. So she's looking very different all of a sudden. Possible surgery, something going on. He's looking kind of rough. And, going to coronation by himself. I don't know. Think the divorce is on the horizon.
You bring up such a good point. There's two things that immediately jump to me. Look right at the picture. The claw. She's got her claw on him, right? But then the other thing that popped into my head as you were just talking about this, the PDA. It's nonstop PDA. And the one time it actually makes sense to have PDA. It is a PDA called for moment. That's their moment. And she shuts it down. I find that hilarious. And hilarious, I mean, she's cringy as hell, but they both are. But think about it. She sure didn't mind giving him PDA at the Queen's funeral. She was all smirky there and basically all over him and holding hands and rubbing his back and shit. And yet the moment actually calls for PDA at a game. It's a kiss cam. And she doesn't kiss him. Whatever, I wouldn't kiss him either. But I just find that very funny.
The one time she doesn't want attention. I wanted to do a full court press, but I got rejected. I'm calling a foul.
For real, though, being fair, I mean, For her to turn down the attention, he must have been blitzed. He probably just reeked, and she's just like, I can't do it.
Oh, I had so many Stellas and chicken burgers.
See, I don't think she's turning down the attention. I think it's still attention on me. Look at me. See, as evidenced in the picture above. Look at me.
Yes, look at her, but smell me.
Oh my God. Oh, please don't say that. But look at this picture here again, straight from Daily Mail. It looks like she's weekend at Bernie's. Bernie's. That's hard to say. Weekend at Bernie's. In him, meaning he looks just conked out, and she's like, oh yes, we have a great relationship, right, Harry? And then she moves his mouth and says, right, you're great. It's a good idea to spend $1,400 on a stupid outfit. You know what I mean? Like making his mouth move for him, playing Weekend at Bernie's. Because look, he's like out cold now. Anyway, guys, yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else in this article. There really wasn't. They went out to sports ball. They spent a stupid amount of money to look really dumb. He looks stoned. She's still looking for attention, taking her new face for a test drive. I think that sums it up. This is Archwell employees. Do you think they're like, fuck, I don't want to go out with these people. I already have to work with these people. What are we doing?
But hey, what kind of idiot turns down a free chicken burger?
$15,000 worth.
Yeah, $15,000 of chicken burgers and beer. Anyways, this has been Dr. Bad Vibes. Find me on Twitch and YouTube, where I play video games, and they go bleep bloop.
You can find me right here all the time because I'm constantly releasing videos. I don't sleep. It's overrated. No, seriously, thank you guys so much for being here, for watching. As news continues to come out, we'll talk about it. I know you know this, but in case you don't, we will be at Coronation next week. Woohoo! So we will be reporting on that once we land in, was it jolly old England? Can't wait. And we'll be talking all things Coronation. But in the meantime, I got a million videos coming out. Lots of fun stuff to joke about. So check back lots. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.